Yo, what is going on? Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Anthony, aka Ant Physics. We got back to day number 188 of vlogging every day. I hope you guys are excited much. Your boy is, baby. As you guys can see, I'm wearing the Randy Orton RKO t-shirt. I actually cut off the sleeves on this shirt, and on the back of the shirt it says Daddy's Home. So, we all know Daddy's home. Anyways, Monday Night Raw was live from Chicago, Illinois, as we kick off the show with Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn exchanging words back to back until Gunther mysteriously came up and attacked Cody Rhodes. Gunther then came up on Sami and said, "Thank you, Gunther," because now Sami does not have an opponent. But he did have an opponent, and I'm going to speak about that in a little bit. After that, Gunther and SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis decided to have a more heated conversation. And as for that, Adam Pearce has sent Gunther home. Seth frickin' Rollins kicked off the show and of course spoke a lot about Roman Reigns, spoke a lot about the Shield with him and Mox. With Roman, talked about how he turned his back on the Shield, not only to drag a wedge into Roman Reigns' chest or his back, but he wanted to be like Roman Reigns. He wanted to be the top dog. He wanted to be the chosen one, and he was sick of Roman Reigns being that chosen one and main eventing WrestleManias after WrestleManias after WrestleManias. But until he cashed in at WrestleMania 31 to become the WWE Champion. And then, after his injury, he came back and beat Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank. I'm pretty sure it was 2016 Money in the Bank. And that's when Dean cashed in on Seth and won the WWE Championship. But he was trying to say that he was trying to be on the heel side of Roman Reigns, on the top side with Roman Reigns. And as he spoke about more and more and more about Roman Reigns, somebody who knows the bloodline more than anybody, Mr. L.A. Knight, decided to show up and talk to them about, both of them. LA Knight came to Spo to talk about both Roman Reigns and Seth frickin' Rollins. But Seth is not the guy that quite deserves to deliver. And he wasn't having it with LA Knight. And he was more focused on getting the championship that he never lost. And it will be Roman Reigns. It will be Seth frickin' Rollins. It will be for that World Heavyweight Championship. That beautiful, beautiful title on the main roster for Raw. The World Tag Team titles were on the line as the Street Profits defend the championship against Braun Breaker, Austin Theory of the Vision. And before the match, actually, Paul Heyman came and talked to the Vision, and he said, "Bring the gold back, or don't show up at all." So with a more chip on their shoulder for the Vision, it wasn't that much chip of a shoulder. Partway through the match, Angelo Dawkins had that nice, beautiful brass knucks, and as he was heading towards Theory, Maxxine Dupri showed up and low-blowed Angelo Dawkins. And that triggered in the mind of Austin Theory to get that pin and win back the World Tag Team Championships as the Vision stays on top of the Tag Team division. Not only one a nice little smooch from Maxxine Dupri over to Austin Theory. I'm saying a lot of things about Sol Ruca, Roxanne Perez, frickin' Kendall Gray, guys, a lot of those women are on my mind, but I gotta give credit to credit's due, and that credit was to Maxine Dupree. As they were walking out from celebrating their victory, Paul Heyman said that was just the first step. And he thanks Maxine Dupree. As they all scooted away, here comes Otis and Akira Tozawa wondering, what in the crap just happened? Another backstage segment between Penta. They were talking about the Gauntlet match next week for Raw to determine the number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship, as Penta will defend the championship at SummerSlam against these 7 men: Rusev, Ethan Page, Dragon Lee, Chad Gable's in the match, right? Yeah. Joe Hendry, Dirty Dom Mysterio, and of course, Javon Evans. I'm going to be completely honest. From my heart, from the heart of the hatred towards Dominic Mysterio, he does not deserve the Intercontinental Championship. He didn't even deserve the AAA Mega title when he defeated El Hero de Vikingo on Back Out Worlds Collide. But El Grande Americano would take that out. Would take over. Would take out of him. Whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much that. And how, as he was speaking about the men in that gauntlet match, Ethan Page and Rusev decided to interrupt the champ, as well as Dragon Lee and Chad Gable backing him up. There was a tag team match scheduled earlier in the night, I should have said. Big Sexy, Big Mommy Cool Raquel Rodriguez was preparing for her match against Sol Ruca. And that match was actually next. Sol Ruca, the modern day Lita, decided to have a nice pay hard tribute, and of course, if it wasn't for the Queen of the Ring winner Io Sky, Raquel would have been the new champion. But thanks to the Queen of the Ring winner, nice little soul snatcher to the distracted Raquel Rodriguez, and got that pinfall win and retain the Women's Intercontinental Championship. More on the main event for the undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes was taken to a medical facility. I'm going to say hospital because that's what they actually say now. Was taken to a local hospital, and they informed Adam Pearce that he is not medically cleared to compete in tonight's main event. Adam Pearce was so focused on the calls until Nick Aldis decided to show up and say that he found a suitable replacement, and that someone is in the building. Keep in mind, guys, it's Chicago, home of the one and only CM Punk. But I'll speak about that more. Paul Heyman decided to address the SummerSlam match between Obafemi and his client, Brock Lesnar. If there's one thing that Paul Heyman is good at, is hyping up matches. And he sure as hell did. He decided to say something about how Brock Lesnar defeated The Undertaker and 2 times in Hell in a Cell matches, and former UFC heavyweight champion, whatever the crap. Guys, I don't care really about Brock Lesnar. That's going to get me punched in the face by the Beast anyways. I don't really care. Until the King of the Ring winner, Obafemi, decided to show up and started spilling some really good things about Brock Lesnar and to send Brock Lesnar a message to his advocate, Paul Heyman, and says, "I'll see Brock Lesnar in hell." It has been official. Obafemi goes one-on-one with Brock Lesnar inside the demonic structure that is hell in a cell. Sometimes, guys, you gotta walk through hell to get to heaven. That's how things work here in WWE. Let me see here. Oh yeah, it was showing up that Chad Gable and Dragon Lee did go 2-on-2 against Ethan Page and Rusev. Rusev decided to nominate all of the competitors except for Ethan Page, which I was pissed about. But it's, it's whatever. It's WWE. This is what we get, you know what I mean? Anyways. And he decided to talk, they decided to go right around and take care of the competition, and actually defeated Chad Gable and Dragon Lee with that nice little Agdalade right on Gable in order to get that, or right on Lee in order to get that win. Post-match beatdown, Chad tried to do it, failed, obviously getting home in the Agdalade, and of course Joe Hendry coming back, and of course getting that post-match beatdown again. What's going to be going on in that gauntlet match where both of those superstars are in that ring, in that gauntlet match, and who would challenge Penta at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental Championship? Let's see here. I think I'm onto the main event right now. Yeah. Backstage interview with the WWE Champion. And of course, Sami Zayn was kind of shocked, but also kind of surprised about Cody Rhodes not being put in the main event for the undisputed WWE Championship. Adam Pearce said, "Hold on, Sami, because you will be defending that WWE Championship still." Sorry, guys. I still have this cough. I'm trying to get rid of it. Which is weird because when I'm asleep, I don't really feel it. But when I'm up, I feel it all throughout my neck. Anyways, let me actually see if I'm still recording because it actually did hit one of my G Fuel bottles. Yeah. I am recording. Okay, cool. So there's that. Oh, I forgot about Jimmy Uso attacking LA Knight, but I'm going to get to that right now. Jackie Redmond decided to come up and talk to Big Jim Uso. And of course, all Big Jim had to say was, he's got what he's coming from. LA Knight decided to storm, but before he even gets to Jimmy, he got that swooped by Jacob Fatu. What's on the matter, Jacob Fatu? And of course, there will be on SmackDown to try and get that confronted by Solo Sikoa and bringing Solo Sikoa back to the family. Now, since I'm here, let's talk about the main event. The undisputed WWE Championship is on the line as Sami Zayn. Nice, impressive 9 days for Sami Zayn to go one-on-one against Chicago's own CM Punk. That match was everywhere. That match was incredible. Oh, I am streaming the 7 Deadly Sins right now. That match was awesome. That match was incredible. But one superstar came out with the WWE Championship. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, we have a new, undisputed WWE Champion. And of course, it was Chicago's one and only CM Punk. As CM Punk did what he did back when he defeated John Cena to take the WWE Championship, blew a kiss to the Chicago crowd, and left the Chicago crowd with the championship. But he's staying in WWE. Tristan, I'm trying to talk here. But anyways, you guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, so your boy right here, love and support, baby. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I'm always gonna wonder what's gonna happen with Division, but as of right now, I don't really care, because the only thing I'm really caring about right now is that match between Oprah Femi and Brock Lesnar. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, that is the only match I really care about. But we're gonna say that on NXT is on tonight as well. I'm gonna be speaking a little bit more about NXT. Sorry, when we get there. And that will be on the Amphysics Shorts YouTube channel. You guys can go right ahead and check that out. As well as this Thursday night in TNA Impact Wrestling, the Hardy Boys will defend the TNA World Tag Team titles against the Great Hands of Order 4. What's on the mind of Broken Matt and Brother Nero as they head towards that title defense? And of course, guys, more matches going on for the TNA Knockouts Television Championship Tournament. And of course, the brackets will continue on. I will be talking more about that. And of course, Bound for Glory for TNA is coming soon. And of course, Money in the Bank for WWE is in New Orleans on October the 10th. And of course, guys, don't forget to have the next main event, July 17th. Or July 18th. My bad, July 18th. Danhausen goes one-on-one with JD McDonough. And guys, the OTC, Roman Reigns, will show up next Monday night on Raw. As well as the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, will also be there on Monday Night Raw as well on July the 13th. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have enjoyed, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You guys are new. Make sure you got turn on post notification with that little bell icon, ding ding. So you gotta be notified every single time your boy uploads a video. I'm uploading every single day. You guys definitely don't want to miss out on any of it. I'm actually gonna upload this video right now, right out of it. And of course, guys, it's your boy Anthony. I also go by Amphysics, the man that defines physics, and I'm out, baby. Peace.